Hi, this is Susie from Minnesota, Zone 4, and this is just giving you an update on how my potted plants are doing. I planted some elephant ears in this one. You can see one is coming up. It's doing really good. I have three in here. So there should be one on the right side, which doesn't look like it's coming up, and then there's one in the back. I'm not sure it's supposed to look like that. It was planted deep, so I don't... Let's see what happens. It's not doing much. That's supposed to be a pretty big one, so maybe it'll take a little bit. I'm happy that one's come up so far. This one I bought the other day. I didn't plant this, but this is something. I love the diamond frost euphorbia, and then this Coleus in here. I think I have some in a different pot, but I couldn't pass this up. I think this was, what, $20? So I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead, get it. I needed to put something to fit in this metal stand here, which I absolutely love, and all my other plants were too big to fit that. So I didn't want that to go to waste, right? Another excuse to get plants. This is looking good. Then all four of these are the same here. Add a lot of color to the front of the house. And these are sun patience. I have around the edge is the orange, and then in the middle is like a fuchsia color. It's supposed to get just a little bit taller than the orange one, so I thought that'd be kind of nice. But so far, everything is just looking really good. In the middle here, I have sweet alyssum planted, so hopefully that starts blooming soon. So these are looking really good. I think these came in, what, 6 packs? So you can't go wrong with that. Special was at $10. So they're really amazing. I love this one. Hi, Baron. I know, I see you, I see you. This is a type of grass I have. This is amazing. It's huge. In a small amount of time, so I can't complain. And then I have been having a lot of issues with earwigs. I don't know if you can see, this Coleus here really looks horrible. I don't know. I'm tempted just to pull it and look for something else to put there. I didn't know it looked that bad. Then some more impatiens here, New Guinea impatiens. And then you can see that even the earwigs are going to town on the sweet potato vine. And then I have a Coleus back here. So I am a little bummed. But I think it'll bounce back. I'm not sure about that Coleus on the side. I'll just see about that. And then when you come over here, and then if you look closely, a lot of damage from those earwigs. It's like I have a powder to put on everything, but it's just, everything looks like crap then. You've got this white powder, so what's the point? It's going to look like crap with the earwigs or look like crap with the powder. Hopefully the Coleus just really starts to... Oh, I'm seeing some really good growth there. Maybe it'll take over. It's an aggressive grower. Not too worried, especially, except for that one in that pot. Otherwise, the grass is looking amazing. This one looks really good. The grass is getting a little bit taller. I like the sedum here. I just love touching this. That's really looks amazing. Bunch of wave petunias, and then I have a sweet potato vine in this too. Some more damage from the earwigs. Just taking a walk this way now. I have some bittens in here, and then some cosmos. Some New Guinea impatiens. It's kind of, some leftovers went in there. I love this one. This is a petunia from the bubblegum? No, not bubblegum. It's a different kind, but it's one of the Vista series. It looks amazing. I cannot complain about this one. And then two different kind of sweet potato vines. This is a little more lacier looking, a little more purple. This is a purplish. It's more purple on the back. And then heart-shaped leaves. And then in the middle here I have some lantana. We had some really hot weather here. It was in the 90s. Almost tropical feeling here. It was like a heat index of 102, 100. Yeah, that was really hot, especially for June. So just kind of showing you. This one really turned out this year. I'm hoping that these petunias keep up all summer and they don't start looking really raggy. More petunias here. And then in the middle I have King Tut papyrus grass. This gets massive. And the kind of back up here, I don't know if you can see that. The bigger it gets or the more it grows, the heads just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Kind of Carl, this the Dr. Seuss plant, the heads. I had it planted last year and it got, what, 7-8 feet tall. I'll take you to this container over here. I love this one. Probably one of my most favorite pots. There's just something about it. I like the dark, almost blackish foliage. And I love orange. I really love orange. It's one of my favorite colors to work with. Yeah, it's a little powerful color, but then you pair it with a chartreuse green. And I love this plant here too. It's a type of wandering Jew. Love it. But yeah, as you can see, I still have a little close up. That's earwigs. I'm hoping that we had a ton of rain at one point, and my back garden was underwater, and unfortunately when it's wet that just brings the earwigs out. So hopefully if it dries up here a little bit they'll kind of go away. Then here it had babies, the two on the side. So I'll be cutting those off soon and just letting them float on their own, but it does not take long for this plant to start taking over. So that's why I only got one. I'm like, don't worry. And I would say once it really, really heats up, this is going to overtake this. I'm going to be having to get rid of some. At least put in another container. More Coleus. I love this one. All these colors kind of play off. I just planted this one. That's my Hypertufa trough. I made that a couple years ago, and I was just sitting around, and I think, sure, I'll do something with it. Okay. Trying to make this fast. My videos don't last forever because I know not a lot of you like watching long videos. I just planted this one. This has Bacopa, the white one. And this is a type of, oh, I forgot I've got the tag in here somewhere. Like Super Bells or Calibracoa. I'm not sure. More petunias, and then I have a yellow lantana in the back. So on both sides. I had a baby bird in here the other day. I was weed whipping, and all of a sudden this little thing popped out. I'm like, oh, felt bad. He had a nice little home going on. Lemongrass. This is doing really good here. Must get a lot of sun here. Got a little petunia planted in the little cat. I planted those. Hopefully once the tulips die out, they'll kind of climb all over. Nice little ground cover. That one is the bubblegum. the Petunia Bubblegum Vista, something like that. More lemongrass. This is a little shadier, not quite. I would say this is between part sun and full sun. So that's why this is doing a little less than the other one over there. Still looking good. And this too was a hypertufa trough that I made. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see how it, what do you want to say, not fluted. Kind of looks like a bunt pan. But again, the earwigs, that's what they do. So I'm hoping we're going to just get a bunch of birds that eats them all up. I can't complain too much about earwigs because I know they are also beneficial as far as eating aphids and slugs. So I'm just kind of hoping the plants take over at some point. I love this container that I potted up. These were just some cheap Coleus in a 6-pack. So I just put them all together, and cheap container that looks really good. My dear. He's looking as good as what he's gonna look. I thought I'd just put something in there. He's all metal, and I had put some holes in the bottom for drainage because this and then the cat came. There's no drainage holes. So one year it's just everything was soaking in water. Well, you also want drainage holes so you don't have setting water because of mosquitoes. So that was a little fun. I planted this up maybe a couple weeks ago. I have a trailing Coleus in here, which is this one. Again, the earwigs are taking over. What do I have? It is a perilla that's in the middle. So I'm hoping that does really good. That's supposed to be a little bit taller, but I like how all these colors are. And just a trailer here. Again, these were a couple weeks ago. I have a dragon wing begonia, wasabi Coleus, another type of Coleus back here. And this is a plectranthus. This too and this. So both are the same, but I like how the purples kind of play on one another, the lime greens. And then I have right here, this is it Terenia? So I'm hoping that starts to bloom again. And I have a grass plant in him, kind of like a maroon, purpley, lime, everything kind of goes together over here. Same thing, and I kept these the same, these two planters. I love this stuff. It's so soft and velvety. And then back here, in this open spot, I have an elephant ear planted. So it's starting to come up. The other one I did too, but that elephant ear didn't look quite as good. It was a little mushy. I don't think that one's going to do anything. You win some, you lose some. This is just an upright fuchsia along with another Coleus in here. Another type of Coleus. Again, this is a Terenia, which this is supposed to take shade, so I don't know why it's not blooming. Oh, here he is again. See? Anytime I get close. Where are you? Right there. Because that's their home. Oh, he went right for me. I've never been attacked before, but they definitely are. When I do get over here, you can hear them. And then I have another pot there with some house plants in it. Some more Coleus, which is looking really good finally. If you don't already know, I love Coleus. So it is one of my most favorite plants to work with, along with grasses. And then of course, with the limitation of sun, I kind of work with the impatiens, New Guinea impatiens. I have really good luck. Begonias, they look really good to start with, but I find that they don't bloom constantly. This Coleus has not gotten any bigger since I planted it. I mean, it looks good, but I mean, maybe width-wise it has, but height-wise it hasn't. So maybe it's just a low-growing one. Again, some more houseplants in this. This is just absolutely loving it here. And then the Euphorbia Diamond Frost. And this one too. Same thing, kind of like a wandering Jew. I think this looks great. These are some of my newer hostas here that did finally come up. They were bare root. This was a bare root, and I thought, I'll put it in a pot instead of doing it in the ground. It looks way better than the ones I put in the ground. So that's supposed to be raspberry sundae. Not sure. That doesn't look like it. Not like the pictures. Another little guy. This is supposed to be a white feather hosta. So I have 3 of these. There's 1, 2. Oh, big old some 3. I'm quite happy that they're actually doing something. I didn't think they were going to come back. And then back kind of in there, I have an elephant ear planted, and it's supposed to be what, the Thailand giant. I don't know. It's not coming up. I know it needs warmer weather, but I'm going to be kind of bummed if that one doesn't come up. So that's my potted plants right now, and end of June. I'll just kind of keep giving you an update on how they're looking, and hopefully the earwigs stop pestering them and they can just go back to looking beautiful. But alright, hope you like this video.